remember getting caught by an actual horde while we were doing this POI at one point during this playthrough. Okay, now we're getting kind of okay. Hold up. Okay, I'm telling you this sword, it might get me one of these times. Hello, everyone. This is Fallen Dice, and welcome to episode 56 of our Rebirth playthrough of 7 Days to Die, The Purge. So, we're back down here. I'm still cleaning up. Sadly, these are, big jobs, and they tend to take a little bit of time. So, I've decided that we are going to make today the day we complete the pit. And then we can hopefully be able to put a bow on the death funnel for a while. So if we can get this area here, the ramp up and all that stuff done, then we'll be able to be good. And then we can start thinking about what we want to do for our actual living area up top. So I am going to spend the entire day down here breaking down rocks, laying down cobble, get this whole thing upgraded. And then bringing in the actual mats to upgrade the blocks that are going to be accessible to the zombies, so we don't ever have to worry about the possibility of any of this stuff coming down. That would definitely make me cry, and I don't know that I would be able to rebuild it all before going to the wasteland. That would be rough. So, looks like double episode, so I will periodically kind of come in as we get stuff done, talk to you about design decisions and stuff as we make our way through. And then tomorrow morning, well, day 70 again, because call it a 2-day episode. So on day 70, once we get there, we'll actually spend, I'm hoping, a good amount of time purging. If I can get all this done just today or into the beginnings of tomorrow, then we'll have plenty of time so we can do make a decent dent in our winter requirements. So, all right, I'm going to head off here. Again, I will keep things recording just in case anything crazy happens so we can pop it in. But other than that, I guess I will see you next when we have some kind of an update. Okay, everything is flattened and leveled. I'm starting to kind of put this in. Probably going to end up just kind of riding the edge up along with the actual terrain. The mobs will still have the capability of kind of jumping over the wall if they want to, but we're not going to flatten the entirety of this place out, because it would be kind of super extra unrequired and unnecessary work, we'll call it. But I probably will put some kind of wedges or something, maybe. I don't think they need it. They can figure it out. They're smart. They know how to find the weak point of a base you build, so they should be able to find that. So anyways, I'm going to keep doing this, and then I'll jump back in once we have some more progress. Okay, so this section of the pit has been blocked out. We've leveled it, blocked it. We've got our fall. They can hit the ground, come back up. I do need to actually fix this so that they can... that's not what I want to do. So they can come at it at an angle. Just the normal stuff. We gotta treat these things, make it so the zombies don't get hung up, because they love to get hung up. I think that'll be okay enough. There we go. And then I just need to add these blocks in here. And like I said, I'll have to do some upgrading and some painting yet, but there we go. Got there. They can come up here and right into there. This does need to wrap around, though. So, if you hadn't guessed what I'm about to be doing next, here we are. I've got to extend it out this way so we have the full wall protected from any wandering hordes that get by. They will be able to get back up, but they're not going to be banging on our walls here. That's the intention, at least. So basically, I've got to dig this and underneath it out, and then drop it again like the last one. And then I think, since we're making decent time. And like I said, I want to get this done with. I want to be done with this portion of the building here. So once I get this dropped down, get the wall added in, get the floor added in as well, I think I need to look at the 2 ramps that we did and finish them. So the one up by the road needs to have a ceiling that slopes down with it, and then the one over here is going to have a wall that progressively makes its way down with it. So they both have a little bit of work that they need done. I'm going to do that here, and then again, like I said, I will come back in when we get a little bit of progress here. Well, looks like we got ourselves a horde. Apparently most of them missed me. The only reason I knew about it was, of course, the dogs. They're never going to let this go. There we go. Keep getting our headshots, keep getting some experience for our swords. You're definitely at least halfway now. Yeah, one more crawl, a couple more. Guess these were the leggy ones, but I mean they're faster. They shouldn't be leggy. Feral. Maybe they weren't running because they didn't see me? I don't know. Here's some slower pokes. Is that it? Is that all of them? Alrighty, back to work. See, we're making some progress. Oh, good grief. Got another one.
Master, we are not alone.
Couldn't leave me alone. Couldn't let me do my work. Time to give me some sword experience. I'll take it. Bring our buddies. They can do a little tanking. They can leave me alone for a little bit while I just go in there and do damage. Oof. This is definitely a more brutal, I guess, horde than the last 2 we've gotten. Either that or we just got the all the ferals kind of popped up at the beginning. Yeah, we are making progress on the swords though. Over 3/4 now. Alright, see what we got. I keep forgetting we gotta pick a new armor. I don't know what, but we gotta pick a new armor. Alright, so I've been working on this part now, so trying to at least put in one side. It's going to take a lot to get the other side done. It's already evening time, which means we're eating into the night now. We're about to start eating into the night now. And then it'll be morning. We'll still do some more build stuff in the morning, but by early-ish, we really got to switch over to the purge and get out there and do some stuff. So this isn't the final, I'm just putting down a single block layer all the way up so I can make sure that I've at least gone deep enough on all of these. Well, you're gonna go there anyway, I'll leave you there for now. Yeah, so when it comes to the wedges, sometimes it's kind of hard to eyeball it to see if you got it so that nothing's going to show. That's the big thing. I don't want any dirt or anything showing. It's going to be all stone, cobblestone, whatever we decide to paint this or upgrade it to. But yes, so it looks like I did do good there, and then I still got to level up. When we get up to there, I got to level that out. And then the last thing I'll have to do as far as once we get this up is to make a couple access points. So for zombies that spawn outside, I don't want the wall of the ramp to be a deterrent, so they end up, breaking to get through to get up to us. So we'll have to make small ramps that lead up to the top of the wall here as we're going up to give them a pathway. That way they won't destroy my beautiful work. So, anyways. Back to you can see I put these in over here as well. I just got to take them the rest of the way up, but keep that same kind of design thing going all the way around. So I think it'll look cool once it's done, especially once we paint it and we differentiate the pillars from the rest of this rock here. So I think it'll look cool. All right, so morning has hit us again. So I am right now currently in the other ramp now, working this one. So first I'm getting the inside track down. So once I do that, then it'll make it easy to make sure that it's the same height all the way across, because I'll be able to base it off of how high I have these go. So that's kind of why I'm doing this first. So hopefully I can get this done fairly quickly-ish. I mean, it is possible we might end up having to put off some of this till the next episode, but even if that's the case, as long as we can make a huge majority progress in, then I'll be cool. Alrighty, so here is where we're going to figure out. Need this last little bit here. So right now I went up 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one is going to be there. Okay. So we can do that as well to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I can do it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. And it's the same height, just starting at a different place, so it drops down one set of blocks. Okay, so that tells me everything I need to know about this. So now we get to, we'll take half our blocks here. I want half to be that and half to be that. Okay, and then all right, we gotta flip things around a little bit here. Okay, well that was actually convenient enough to actually land right where I needed it. Okay, and then of course you are going to fit in right behind it. And then we do the same thing as we've done in a million other places before. We just keep taking it across, stepping it down. But this will give us our kind of our ceiling going down, so it won't be this nasty, ugly thing anymore.
Coming enemies, prepare for conflict.
Oh, again, we got more visitors. Does that mean I have more coming down? They missed me. You know what? No, dogs, do not go after them. Oh. Just let them go by. We got work to do. Okay, we got ourselves a real fight this time. Who do we got? Let's see if we can just get these guys with the sword.
Let me help you with that injury.
Watching my health. Okay, good. We got the boss already. Putting them to sleep is nice. Although I completely forgot to bring my mercenaries. Okay. Well, that was quick. Where'd my... Damn! I lost my loot. What the heck? Where'd my loot go? So I have that, and I still got a friggin' horde. I'm a little annoyed. I lost my loot. That's not fair. Oh, now I got a screamer. They just don't want to let me work. Either that or they really want me to max out my swords. Alright, where are you guys at? I mean, I actually am getting close to maxing out my swords, I'll give it that. Let's see, I know there's got to be more. It was a screamer. What are you guys digging here for? Oh my goodness, I'm already making messes. So close to being done. That way you guys matchy match. And all I got to do now is just finish digging out the wall here, placing in the blocks, and we're done. I got most of the ramp taken care of. It's just this last little bit. If these guys would just leave me alone. Okay, I went a little bit past my time, but it's done. It's complete. But the only other thing I could think of to maybe add in here would be like some lights maybe. I still need to do something with this wall a little bit. Maybe again decide if I want to go a little further out. It's possible, just again because this turn is kind of tight. But actually, what are you? Okay, gotcha. All right. But we are done with that. We have ammo. We have everything we need. Once I hit level 10 with my swords, I can basically use any weapon I want because we will be fully maxed out until we get back to base and we're able to learn ourselves the Techno Geek. Okay, and we'll have to see about what our first weapon we can actually craft is going to be once we learn all of our skills. All right, here we go. Look at that. Oh, that looks so much nicer. That looks awesome. So we've done through here. So I say we head over here and we start working our way around. I like that. Okay, here we go. So it looks like we got a couple interesting things here. Anything in here? Nope. I see a weapons bag in there that I want. Doesn't appear to be any zombies though. Alright, got some El Pigo. I'm gonna have plenty of meat this time around for healing our pooches. So if I do see them starting to get into trouble, I can take care of that. Alright, unlocked, which means we can just bash it down, get our brass, get our headshots. Wow, we're close. We are close. Oh, we got a Doberman. Gotcha. Almost got me because I got me looting. Okay, break down the door. I remember getting caught by an actual horde while we were doing this POI at one point during this playthrough. Okay, now we're getting kind of... Okay, hold up. Okay, I'm telling you, this sword, it might get me one of these times. That flame comes up and I can't see what's going on. And when they start to surround me, I just started swinging for the fences. Oh boy. Okay, that made me a little nervous. That was a little scary, I will be honest. Almost got everybody out of the lower four here. Okay, now let's do a quick loot. Hit all the things on the walls, make sure we aren't hiding anything. It's an interesting one that the path to the loot room can be done without even going through the rest of the house. Alrighty, and then we go into the house. Yeah, it's a disjointed, because there's no way to get from one to the other without going back out of wherever it was you just were. So again, it doesn't feel like a regularly connected kind of thing. And there we are level 10 swords. Okay, we are now officially able to go Techno Geek. Again, it's interesting. I've played quite a few different classes, but I have yet to play Techno Geek, so this is going to be my first time playing that. So, again, let's hope we get some good luck when it comes to our leveling up. I'm a little annoyed again about how the bandits we fought and how the loot got just disappeared. Because that probably would have at least had a few more books that I could have... Yeah. Oh well. Alright, are we done? Okay, we are. I think you were part of that. So you know what? We're going to go out and we're going to go around the lake. Let's take you first. Apparently my doggies put you to sleep. You know what? We haven't played with our shotgun in quite a while because we were always trying to level up other stuff. So let's have a little fun with the old shotgun. Okay, I think that's part of that POI, so I'm not concerned with that. I think this is all one POI. So what happens if we get up close? What do we got? The Fates Motel. Oh! I know exactly where we are. I just had to see it from the other side. Interesting.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
What the heck? That seemed like it took way more hits than a shotgun normally does. I mean, I get that normally the shotgun has pellets and you get, you know, however, a certain amount of damage for every pellet. But one pellet, it seemed like it should get more. Well, actually, let's see. What does it say? Range damage 102. Yeah, so it's not by a per pellet thing. It's just hitting him. It's just, wow. He did not take a lot of damage. Oop, take the door. Oh, I can use the axe again, technically. Because I've leveled everything up. Now, what I should be is if I had been smart, I would have brought the old club with me. But I don't think I can level up my proficiency in a weapon if I'm not in that class. So I would have to go back to soldier. Was that the class it was in, or was it even before then? Yeah, it's been a while. But again, I've got enough fantastic, awesome melee weapons. I don't need to go clubs. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing this the way I'm supposed to. Actually, isn't there... Hold on. Is this the last one? Okay. I have just... There we go. I was going to say, I could have sworn there was something up here. Alright, wow. Okay, fill up the cart. Okay, now we'll keep going on. Yeah, I definitely am not doing this the way you're supposed to. I know like there's like an underground area and a bunch of other stuff, and here we are.
We are not alone.
Looks like we're already... I don't know why I switched to loot. Oh, because I hit the button that unlocked the door. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, anything in here? So I don't know if that was a loot room because I didn't see one of the actual... We still have walkways up there. I'm pretty sure that was just a really nice room. I wonder if I normally miss that room going through the other way. Is there anything else up here that I didn't get? Nope, looks like I got it all. Well, technically... Let me turn the corner. I just want to make sure. I'm pretty sure I got everything. Yep, that was the only thing. All right, cool. Feels weird using the axe again as a primary. You kind of get just used... Okay, this is not even close to as good as the sword. What the... I mean, yes, technically I could, you know, throw it and electrocute him and everything. But, come on. Single swipe, take off their head. Even if you don't take off their head, it seems like it's still like a 1 or 2 swing. That axe took way more hits. I'm trying to remember. I have seen the Bates Motel, Psycho, basically. The Bates Motel is the location in the movie, but the movie actually itself is called Psycho. I have seen it. It was many years ago. Really interesting movie. Really talk about, you know, some of the earliest examples of cross-dressing or. I mean, dressing up as your dead mom. I don't know if that's titled cross-dressing. It's more just twisted in the head, but. But I don't remember if there was, like, if they actually showed what the basement looked like. If this is just, you know, the guy, you know, whoever made this at the Fun Pimps, you know, decided this would be a cool looking one. Or if this actually has some kind of, like, they took the design from the movie. It'd be kind of cool. One of the things that I've avoided so far during this playthrough, and I am not the next time I see it, is there is definitely some Raccoon City stuff. So some Resident Evil. So if I find any of those things from now on, they are 100% on our to-do list. Because I feel like it would be fun to go through, and I'm not I haven't played a lot of those movies, so it's not my normal type of game. Like, I understand like the cultural significance of those games. Like, those are huge, and I've watched some like YouTube of people playing them before, or like, you know, or at least like the history, so you kind of get a feel for what it is all about. But yeah, be interesting to try and get into those. Like I said, it's just not my normal kind of. Lots of zombies here. It's not my normal kind of game. I'm not really into like shooters and you're crazy running around just blowing. Like, there's a point in Fallout 4 where you get to that point and you can do it, but that's not the whole of the game, and it's only in small kind of bits and batches. So it's okay there. But yeah, like I tried to get into Gears, and I just couldn't. There's a few other games I've tried to get into. You know, games that are usually considered by many to be like the games in the genre, and I can't get into them. There's something about lack of a story or lack of, I don't know, because like Diablo, I love Diablo. But then again, it's got a really good story, and you're constantly getting the loot candy as you're running through, which makes it kind of fun. Again, it's not kind of like this. It's not a sandbox, but yeah, I definitely enjoy it. All right, did we take care of this entire floor? So we just need to go around to get upstairs now. Yeah, I'm curious. Like, for most people that play 7 Days to Die, do you play those kind of games? Do you play like the Resident Evils? Okay, I'll come back to that. That's the last part. But yeah, like Resident Evil, Gears of War, even like Call of Duty. Because I know that there is single player mission in those games. It's not like what everybody usually plays it for, but I know it has it. And I've even thought about that as a reason for trying to get into the game. And I might have at some point. I know they're making so let's get back to Gears. I know they're making the new Gears movie. Or not movie, game. Going back to the beginning. I may give it a try again. We'll see. Health assessment. Tier 5! Oh my gosh. We're putting that in right away. Oh, that's fantastic. I only had a tier 2. So that means I'll pretty much be able to see the health of everything I'm fighting. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, man. I know some people are not fans of that as a, being added into the game in general. Like having the health things above your head, but I'm sorry, especially in a game like this, I like to know how much health they have, and it's going to be nice now, especially for like the Seekers and stuff, to be able to see where they are. Ooh, I wonder how many how many shock resistance I've killed now. I forgot to look the last time I was in our base. I need to do that. Badly. I am full again. Okay, pooches, take out that you can. Yeah, we've been looting it quite a bit, so we'll try to get rid of some of this when we get close enough to send it back to the old vehicle. All right. Do we get there through the other pathway and I'm just skipping it? I don't care. I need to have the POI done. That's all that matters. I'm excited about being able to start a new class again. I am. Okay, 3 areas left. There's 8 zombies or so. So hopefully maybe whatever's right behind this door here where we should be done. No, we got a couple areas yet. There we go. Get these guys. I suppose I could ship back to this one again. Again, it doesn't matter which weapon I use, and this one doesn't set them on fire and make it so I'm afraid that I'm going to get overwhelmed. Alrighty, we're done. And we already looted the loot room, so we can just head on out. Hopefully we can find a few small ones now, so we can get the numbers up. because I think all these here on our left are tier 1s or 0s. Alright, let me take back everything you guys are carrying. Put what I can in the vehicle. There we go. Then I'll send the rest to you. Okay, yes, we are definitely getting full. Alright, so what do we got? Yep, we got 5 tier 1s. Alright, let's do this. Hell yes. Let's make some progress. Okay, yep. You're there. And then you're there. I know this is a quick one. And there really isn't much loot to pick up either. And I'm fine with that. And we're just going to go... dink, dink, dink. This is awesome. It's exactly what we need to make some really good progress. Actually, we got some decent trap stuff there. Not bad, not bad. Alright, who's inside? Anybody?
Master, we are not.
I knew someone was hiding. I know there's some good electronic parts here, but we don't have the time. So let me run around here, make sure there's nobody hiding here before I head up. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Nope, other side. I hate these ones where you have to climb all the way up just to get one zombie, or in this case probably a pigeon or two. Oh, no. Interesting. Oh, okay, okay. I was trying to get greedy. I think I need to be a little bit higher to get that one. We'll maybe see it when we're coming down. Dang it. All right, there we go. And we're done. Okay. We got a little bit higher this time. Yes, we can make it. All right, good. I just apparently have to get all the way around the backside to access that loot bag, which really had not much in it, but you know what it is. See how it is. You gotta check. Well, this is gonna be dogs. Yeah, I knew it. I maybe should actually go to the sword on this one.
My senses have picked up something.
Okay, who else we got? It's gotta be someone else. It didn't give me credit yet. Were you part of it? You were. Well, that was weird. Maybe he was the trainer. Oh, let's be careful here. But I should get a decent amount of fuel. Okay, there we go. And then our last one. Well, we'll get to that one eventually. Let's hit this tier 1 up, since that's right over there. There we go. And it's along the pathway of the vehicle. We got an hour left in the evening, so I think that's enough time to get one tier 1 done. Yeah, this will be the last one we do. Alright, I guess we go through the front door. Yes, we do. I don't care. We're still going through the front door.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay. Oh, this is the way out, isn't it? So we're supposed to start in the back, I guess. I don't see the loot yet, though. So not necessarily. Here we are. Yep, get you as well. Okay, we'll come back for you in a sec. I just need to kill everybody. Alright, and I still need to get over here. Did you spit all over yourself? Oh, nasty. Okay, who else do we have right here? There you go. Man. Okay, there's... Oh, 2 of them. Okay. And the last one is in here. And Poochie is going after him. Alright, cool. We are done. Alright, let's just quickly grab all these. I'm not going to do much other looting of other stuff. I just want to get this done. Okay, and we're out. Well, we're heading back home. And we'll grab all of our books, read all the things that we can, see how far we can go, and then see where we at with our very first thing. So we're going to be playing with the old stun baton here shortly. We are back at the base. I dropped everything off. I'm looking at stuff we have here. One of these days we're going to have to kind of work on this. But we're at 132 shock immune, so I still need another 18 before we'll be able to talk to her. Or she'll talk to us, I should say. Okay. But let's go ahead and do all of this. So you guys need to be over there. Yep. All right, there we go. All right, so we're gonna be making. I'm gonna go with 9 mil because I think it's more along the lines even. Okay, we need both now because we need it for the traps. Okay. What do we? Yeah, you guys go up there, and we're getting a lot of stuff. All right, I'll put you guys up there. I will check later to see if I actually need any of those. Ammo, of course, goes there. You guys, I'll go there. Okay, scythes. No, we don't need scythes, so we'll scrap those. Batons. Yep, I need those. Pistols. No, it's revolvers. And knives, no. So we are not going to get nearly as many level ups as we would normally. All right, so let's go back over here. So over in the Techno Geek, and there's three things we can get levels off of. So batons, revolvers, and robotics. So apparently getting kills with those will also. So we have 3 ways of really leveling it up. So which is cool. But anyway, so let's start with batons. Yeah, only 17. We are not, for whatever reason, we didn't get nearly as many things, or we just did it faster. So we didn't get quite as many level-ups as we did on previous ones. But while those are crafting, we already made it, so let's go ahead and learn it. We are now in level 1 Techno Geek. Zeros all the way across. All right, we need to now start traveling with these, and we'll have to keep those in our inventory. Yeah, I finally converted all that molten to steel. We have 4,000 steel. I like it a lot. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yes, I need turret ammo. All right. So how much can we make? Oh, we can make quite a bit. So it's lead and stone. So let's. I don't know how much it stacks. So we'll do 2 sets of 5 in each one of these just to kind of see where that goes. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how much the turret ammo stacks, so we'll see. Why were you saying? Oh, okay. You just need to be over here. We can do it here too. So we'll get another 500 going here. Yeah, 15. All right. So we'll have to make sure we set that. I know there's some other skills and stuff. Like I'm gonna between episodes really look into this because I know there's more than just the turret that you get. Like there's some as you get higher levels, a lot of spinny turret thingies, and because we're not making those for the books, we're only going to get these levels by actually defeating zombies with them. I'll read those real fast. See where this takes us up to. Yeah, we're going to be in a world of hurt. Our stuff is not going to do very much damage. So right now, for batons, all I can make is a blade baton. Okay, so pass pipe, bone, pipe, blade. Haven't even gotten to the stuns yet. Hopefully all of our levels in everything else will make it so that we're still doing quite a bit of damage. Okay. Interesting to see what we'll be able to do for revolvers. Will we get to the anaconda, or we might? Okay, well, when I get the next episode, we'll show off all of our new weapons, and again, I think that one we'll bring back to a normal episode. We'll do a little bit of housework around here, and then I would like to go do a bit more purging. We're at 31.7%, so we're not quite halfway yet, but we are approaching that. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please go ahead and leave a like. If you have not already subscribed, I would appreciate that as well. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.